Hello everyone. It's the 8th of March. Happy International Women's Day. We are here today to relaunch the book V Woman, which is already a bestseller. Do you know why it's a bestseller? Because it speaks about who women are. It speaks about your essence. Because you've heard many say that you're not slim enough, your hair is not like hers, you're not tall enough, you don't speak well, you don't do this well, you're not a good mother, you're not a good daughter, and so on. And day in, day out, we are bombarded by these words, which are said by other women. And unfortunately, in many cases, ends up coming true. We end up believing those words, accepting them. Those bad comments, all the gossip, we accept them and end up becoming the person we are not. Because of this, many women nowadays end up losing their own value. They don't appreciate their self-worth, and they end up living in a world created by others, living up to other people's expectations. This book was written for you, so that you may reveal the person inside of you, that person that's been hidden within you for a long time, under lock and key, the V Woman. All women were created with magnificent qualities and characteristics. But they need to know this about themselves and develop all the abilities they have inside of them. That's why this book was written, to help you and to help me as well. While I was writing it, this book taught me much, and it blessed me quite a lot. But I'll be more blessed if you also recognize your worth. When you see life in a different light, with different eyes, when you recognize the potential you have, to realize how valuable you are, you don't need to settle for anything that's thrown at you. You don't need to follow the trends set by other women who are in fact not happy. They have careers, maybe they're in relationships. Others may even have children. But how many of them are happy? How many of them derive satisfaction from what they have? Very few. Isn't that true? But when we're able to draw satisfaction from within ourselves, from the person that we are, all other things will fall into place. Everything will start going well for you. The child you have is a blessing, brings fulfillment and pleasure, because you don't feel like you're a bad mother, which is the case for many other women. You see your potential. You know your value. Did you know that there's a scripture in the Bible which says, "For as he thinks in his heart, so is he." For we are what we consider ourselves to be. If you see yourself as a virtuous woman, a V woman, then you will be that woman. And everyone else around you will see that woman in you. Your children, your husband, your boyfriend, your friends, everyone who knows you will see the change. That's what happens to those who read this book. I get happy whenever I receive comments from women whose lives have changed, totally transformed, and are being praised by people who know them, because they see how valuable they are, which is something that was always inside of them, but was hidden under lock and key. and forgotten. So we, through the book, aim to unveil all the qualities that you have. For you to realize them and develop them, like a muscle which needs exercises for it to be well defined. It's there, but it's not so well defined. It's lying somewhere under a layer of fat. So let's change the situation. If you value yourself, you make a good impact in the lives of those who know you. And this will transfer from woman to woman. And in a very short space of time, there will be countless virtuous women where you live, in your community, your school, your workplace, in your family, and so on. Why? Because you accepted to become a virtuous woman. You, through your power of influence, you're able to influence all the other women. Imagine a world where there are more virtuous women than those who are not. That would be really good. A perfect world. As this is not yet the case, we are going to change our world. So I thank you for your presence here in honor of the relaunch of the book, Be Woman. If you've read the book, please read it again. Remember once again your potential and share the book with another woman. Who knows? Maybe you could be the instrument that leads others to a happy life. So, here's the book, Be Woman. I hope you enjoy it and share it with all the women you know. As I live to write for you, I think of you in everything I do. You can visit my blog, cristianecardozo.com, and give me your feedback about how this day was for you. Did anything different happen? Did your husband do something? Did he surprise you? I would like to know. Thanks, everyone. Keep the faith.